Right, hopefully my stream should have gone live now. I'm planning on just playing shortly in the daily Superblitz Arena, so it starts in about 10 minutes, so I'm just going to play a handful of games in the daily Bullet Arena just to get a little bit of practice until we start. I say this is just a little bit of warm-up here. Oops, my sound is very low again. Alright, 2029, good luck. Okay, he's gone queen side. Let's try and trade that bishop. That's a piece. Now I can hit the queen and rook. That's a nice move though. I guess rook across and castle. So I'm still hitting his rook and his knight. Yeah, knight forward, logical. I better just castle there, I think. If he moves his rook now, I can grab the knight or the pawn, so let's grab the pawn. Hit the queen and knight. So hit the rook, hit the pawn. I missed rook across there. Let's play it now. Checkmate, excellent. Could have played that the move before, but managed to get there, very good. You can see the timer there, 8 minutes 50, that's what we've got left. I won't play right to the end, I'll take a minute or two break before the main event starts. Okay, I'll take there. Let's just push up and take. Okay, I think you should have taken there. Just play up. Got to throw in a check and trade. A castle, push. Ah, he just went a bit too quick there. So just drop back now. I'll stop him castling. I'll take. The knight forward threatens a check. Yeah, I've still got check. Rook over. Again, he's very, very quick, isn't he? Another very quick player. Oh, he's blundered his rook, unlucky. Sometimes you just have to control your pace a little bit, just slow down a little bit, because he's outrated by 600 points, so sensible just to slow down that little bit compared to what you'd normally do. But some players, of course, are just blessed with a blistering mouse pace, and I simply don't have that. Yeah, he might just be having a rest ready for the next game now, just running the clock down, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, that's what he does. So I'll play another couple of games, I think, and then I'll have a couple of minutes break before the main event starts. So 1925, good luck. Let's just play straight up. Yeah, I should have played bishop straight to d6 there, not to worry. Okay, I'm just going to offer a queen trade. Okay, blunders the bishop. So now I'll take. I guess pawn up and just drop the queen back maybe. Bishop up's a little risky. Let's play rook across first. Now I'll play it and drop back. Just a bit concerned I might trap the queen. Oh, again I've gone really slow this game, haven't I? Let's try and expand. I'm just going to move forward now. Right, get the queen off the board. Just chuck a pawn forward. Now try and get these on dark squares so there's nothing his bishop can really do. Plant that in the middle. Grab a pawn. Hit the bishop and the pawn. Take the bishop. And I'll get these pawns. I'm aware that he could do that, by the way. I had seen that. I'm taking no risks here, just getting his pawns. Yeah, I've got lots of time to wrap this one up. Excellent, very good, very good. There's 4 minutes left. So I think I'll just pause there. So what have I done? 3 games, won them all, so that's pretty good. So what I'm going to be doing is playing in this event. The daily Superblitz Arena starts in 4.5 minutes. So I'll maybe do a few puzzles till then. Oops. Oh no, that pawn's just gone there. You can take as long as you like to do these. You can see this was from an 8-minute game, but I tend to do them reasonably quickly. It doesn't really matter if you get them wrong, but whatever your rating is. Now, candidate moves. The obvious starter move is to simply take the knight. Either rook can take, retreat, or maybe check. If you drop back, I don't see anything else, so I'm just going to take it. Now, my candidate move is either there or there. So drop back here, rook takes as a move. Drop back here, it isn't. And if you check, I'm fine. So I think I go here. And I do. Because if you check, I'm happy to just trade. So that's very good. You can see my puzzle rating is 1961, but now this is from a 10-minute game, but most of the time I tend to just think for a few seconds and make a move. I don't take it deadly seriously. Now there's a potential mating attack if you can get something here, like knight across and knight check, takes, takes. Could be something like that. You can maybe push the pawn. Knight overlooks strong, so check. If pawn takes, you take with mate. Knight takes, takes, so you can push. Maybe not clear. So then you look at other candidate moves. Knight or bishop takes. I think bishop takes is my preferred move. If knight takes, you just take. Knight takes is also a candidate move. Then you're threatening knight to go forward. Looks very strong as well, but if knight takes, knight can come across. The rook hits your queen. Bishop takes, knight could still go across though. So let's go knight takes. It was right, the knight did move forward. But your knight covers the check there, so I'm looking at maybe just queen back or queen forward. And I think actually queen here makes sense. You stop the knight check here you just take. But queen here, you protect your knight as well so you can castle. Rook across is a move, you castle. The knight moves, you shift again. So I actually prefer knight here, I think. But if I put knight there, rook across, I think you're fine. Knight, queen across, knight check, takes, rook takes. This knight is a bit loose still, isn't it? Let's drop back then, it's probably wrong. Oh, it was right, so now you take. Oh, that's all it was. Excellent, that's all it was. See, instinctively, I was going to put the queen there instead, but the queen supports the knight, so logic was okay. So let's go back. So we'll join the Daily Superblitz Arena. Oops. Just give these a quick wipe. Right, we have 30 seconds to go at the start. You can see I'm currently number 51 in the list, so it's a strong tournament. We have a Grandmaster playing in this, a few other title players, an International Master. That's National Master, Candidate Master. So it's going to be a strong tournament and more
10,
players will come
9,
along. So good luck
8,
everybody. Let's hope it's a
7,
good event.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Right, 2090, good luck. I think I'll play Sicilian instead of my normal Caracal. Okay, I think just 9 up. Queen up. So castles. Bishop down is a threat, but I've got knight across. So he plays bishop up, logical. So I'm going to play the knight there anyway and potentially come in and hit the queen and bishop. He cuts that out. So I'm looking at pawn up maybe. Yeah, let's play pawn forward. He does play down. Okay, I think I'll play check and get the queen off the board. Say castle, so I'm going to develop my knight. Maybe I had a bishop pin there. That was playable, but I think he could have blocked it. So bishop check is still playable. Put the bishop on a better diagonal, I guess. Pawn up is playable. He's got knight across, so I don't want to get my knight trapped. It's currently got a square, but check. King has to go at the corner. Yeah, let's play check, forces king to the corner. Then I'm just going to drop the knight back and back. Right, now I'm going to push and maybe trade off that light squared bishop. Yeah, keep the bishop here to guard his knight jumping in. Okay. I could take there, I don't really want to though, so I'm going to drop back. He might push, in which case I'll probably just go straight back again. He does push, so I'll just go straight back. If he takes, I'll take back. So bishop up is a potential threat now to hit the pawn. Yeah, that's what he's saying, so he's cut that out. So I guess pawn up becomes playable then. Let's just push the pawn and try and gain a bit more space. Bishop forward, so he's got a check. Okay, I can't really stop that, so I don't like the idea of going forward though. Let's just play up and hit the bishop. I think bishop up and threaten to push with a check and then push again. Although if I push with a check, he can actually block it. I think it's playable though, so he's going to block with the bishop and we'll trade. Oh, he doesn't, he's allowed me to push. Okay, let's push again then. Now I'm going to hit the bishop and step across. Yeah, he pushes, logical. Knight up is not really playable, you can't take. Wow, have I really got to go in the corner? I have to just put the knight in the corner, that's just complete dead weight now. Might as well trade. Now let's pressure this pawn. At least the knight supports this pawn, that's one good thing. So let's play across pressure here as well. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that, I've just blundered there. Let's push up and come in. Yeah, I'm struggling this game now. I'm going to actually sack the exchange here, but you know, I'm just lost on time now, aren't I, in effect? I think he'll take the rook now. Actually, yeah, I think he'll take the rook. Let's go that way. Right, just plays rook back. I'd better take then, I guess. But I'm just completely busted, aren't I? Yeah, I'll just give him that. There's no point playing on, I'm just too low on time. Got myself low on time there. Well played. Right, 16-14, good luck. Okay, e3 and c4. So pre-move in case he takes. He takes, I'll take. So we're threatening a check there, followed by a knight check there. He's missed it. So I can check and check. He has to take, it's a forced move. Then you check and then you grab the bishop back. Let's see where he goes. I won't pre-move. Right, now I'll take. So threaten to go in with a check. We're threatening to put the knight in as well, or the knight here. So I can just take with a check, I can take with a knight. I think he's going to block with a queen, but I'm 2 pawns up, that should be good enough. Yeah, let's just keep it simple, just trade the queens, get castled, now drop the knight back, then just try and gain space, keep it logical and simple, kick the knight, now try and develop, again just gladly trade the knight. Okay, I think I'll put the knight in the middle of the board. So we're threatening to go in and hit 2 pieces. Okay. I'm going to push the pawn there. If he takes, I'll take with a pawn. It supports the knight. He just takes. Okay. Let's go with a pawn. And then maybe bishop up. He's going to castle this way. Okay, I'll push and maybe push. Oh, he doesn't even castle. Okay. Let's throw in a check then. Okay, this is ambitious. Let's stop his king coming further forward. Knight moves and we get a rook check. So we get a check and we'll double the rooks up. So this square is also covered by the bishop, so he can't go there. And maybe pawn up just to give a bit of solidity here, stop him moving his pawn. Now I think I can just take there. Take, take, check, take, trade. Actually no, it doesn't quite work. Let's just roll the pawns forward. And then just push, just edge down the board. I can push a pawn there, you can't take because of the pin. So try and open that king up. Wow, what's he trying to do? Okay, check. We're going to hit this pawn. We're actually hitting the knight there as well. He's missed that, so take the knight. So he goes across. Now where to put the bishop? Let's just go here. Now I'm going to drop the rook calmly across, drop the other one back. Just cover the bases and then push the pawns. Yeah, let's push this one. If he pushes this pawn, I'll take. He doesn't. So I'll just shuffle across and look to trade a rook. Okay, that's one of them traded. Rook up. Again, pre-move in case he takes. He does. I've actually got rook across to sack a bishop here. It looks a bit silly. I'm sacking a bishop, but I can just push the pawn. Let's just go here and shuffle across. Now I get my queen. Now just tuck the king away nice and safe. And now the queen's going to get into the game, so yeah, he just resigns. So we get our first points on the board. Now the GM is streaming this event, so could be interesting to watch that back afterwards. It's always good to watch the top players and see how they play, see if they explain the thoughts and their ideas. 1897, good luck. Okay, I guess I'll just take. Yeah, knight up and then pawn up. Just drop the queen back, just cover this square. Now I could potentially go develop the pawn with a tempo on the bishop and then shuffle across here. I think I'm going to do that. I'll let him take the knight. Just develop. Now he plays forward, so I've probably got to take his knight now. Yeah, I think I will. If he takes the bishop, I'll take. Okay, I'll take and I'll play pawn up immediately. Otherwise he's got a dangerous threat with queen down. But I don't think sacrifices work, so I'll just force him back. Now I'm going to try and push and block that bishop out. And unleash my own bishop at the same time. Now he's given me a chance to play it, so do I. But then he gets pawn down. Actually, let's just support my own pawn. Now where do I want the knight? I can go this way or this way. Knight across. Let's put the knight here because he can always play this. I might go forward. Oh, he's just dropped back. Okay, so I'll play queen up then. Okay. So drop back and hit the pawn. So he's come forward. So I'll grab the pawn and maybe come back. But I can't bring my queen back here now because of the knight, so it's a little bit of a gamble. Always a bit of a gamble when you play moves like this. So let's go in the middle, and then maybe this way if he plays rook across. He has. Yeah, let's go here, hit the pawn. Yeah, drop back. Now I think I've found a path back, and I've got a very nice move here, c5, to cut the bishop's diagonal. But I've also got knight forward to hit the queen. So which do I want? Which do I want? I'm going to cut the bishop's diagonal, I think, first, and then try and bring the queen back and knight across. The queen back, knight over. I think I can take if he takes there, so that's what I'll do. He doesn't take. So let's just support the queen so the knight's free to move. So now hit the knight. Just look to trade it. If he takes, I take back. And queen takes, I'll probably drop the knight back. But that's what he's just weighing up. He does trade. So we're threatening a pawn there. Or we can maybe just look to develop the rook. Okay, he's given me a pawn, so I'll take it. So I'm now 2 clean pawns up. I'm going to get the rook active. So check, king forward is a blunder. We don't want that. So let's play pawn up and bishop back. Okay. So I'm going to put the rook on a dark square and look to just double the rooks up. If he plays, oh, he goes that rook. I'd say if he went there, I could have grabbed the pawn at the end. So he's after my pawn. Logical. Now, can I do anything about that? I don't see it. I'm going to go here and check, I think. So he's got to go there, right? This has got to be winning somehow. There's got to be a win here. Yeah, that's checkmate. And check again. Excellent. Very good, very good. Well done though. He played a very good solid game, didn't he? He didn't blunder anywhere. No silly sloppy moves. Right, 1846. Good luck. Okay, let's play a Sicilian. C3. Again, I very rarely play E4 openings, so I know very little theory in them. I think I can push here though. No, knight or queen. Knight or queen. Let's just go with the knight because we create a threat. I'll just develop. A rook across. I think bishop over to pin that pawn. I look to push. I think I can push there. If he takes, I take. Knight over, I thought I could take that. So I've got rook across. If I take, he has to take with a bishop. I don't see any tricks after that, so rook across first. So he's played queen up. So if I take, bishop takes, maybe I've got rook up there. That looks interesting. So take, I don't think he can take because I've got rook up. Am I missing something? Split the two pieces. Even if he defends it, I can just take anywhere. If he grabs the bishop, I take the queen. So yeah, he abandons it. So do I go with bishop or rook? I'm going to go with the bishop, and he's going to have to move the rook across. And then what do we do? Just drop the bishop back. Yes, just put the bishop back. I could have gone there, of course, but I'm trying to be attacking if I can. Ooh. That tempts me to go across, but I think for now I'm just going to go back, defend my pawn. Queen supports the knight, so I might just play a holding move next move. Yeah, so I'll just play a simple holding move. He comes forward, so I've got knight up and look to trade his bishop, I think. That's got to be right, to trade off a piece. Now, how do I get to... Oh, I don't believe it. I blundered the piece back. Wow, I just didn't see it. Just didn't see it. Okay. I better go a little bit defensive now, then drop back. Just connect the two rooks up, pile the pressure on the pawn. What a terrible blunder that was. I simply wasn't paying attention, didn't see it. So he goes back. Let's play rook across and pressure this pawn. Now I'm a clean pawn down, I haven't given him a piece back. So this could be a bit tricky now. I should be able to win one of these pawns back, but it's going to be difficult now. Just go back, look to take. But he could take everything off, simplify to an endgame. Ah, can I take there? Can I take here even? Rook takes, it's a back rank. Rook takes, it's a back rank. That's quite interesting. Don't blunder it. Takes, takes, check. If he blocks, it's still a back rank, right? Yeah, if he takes, I take with check. He has to block with a rook, and I've got two rooks covering the square. So if I take, he takes. I don't have a back rank. But I think I still take. Let's just hit the rook and maybe look to play rook forward. He goes back. So rook up, he's got an annoying check. So let's just look to trade the queens, keep him on the back foot and bring my king across. This should be a winning endgame for me, I think, especially if I get up on the clock. I'll just push forward, rook across, and bring my king over. I do not think he can afford to trade here or give up his pawn. So if I take the pawn he's got down, it should be winning for me. Yeah, this should be winning for me. Oh, he should have played... He had a very straight rook down there, that's what he should have played. So now I can step back, cover the square, look to trade off. Oh, let's just push my pawn. Right, I've got a pawn here. Now, of course, if he takes, I just take. It's cleanly winning. Excellent. So that's another good win. I didn't play it cleanly, though, but at least I got that. Oh, they're the early leaders. Right, 1644, good luck. Okay, let's just play up. I'm going to take with a knight there just to try and keep pawns together. So bishop up is playable, there's no queen check. And e3. Let's just play a knight up and take back. Now do I want to take there? I don't quite think so. I'm going to play a bishop up. I think queen up. Yeah, he's got this move coming at some point, I guess, but I can always trade the knight and bishop off, maybe. Okay, that moves. So take. Let's just play up and guard this move. Play a holding move. I'm going to drop the knight back here so he can't take it and then potentially go forward. Okay, back and maybe knight across. Again, I'm going a bit slow again, aren't I? I shouldn't be playing this slowly against lower rated players. Okay, I'm going to offer to trade things off here and let him open my king's position a little bit, but it'll open my rook against his king. Or potentially it will anyway, in theory it will. So king across, rook across, and try and get the file. Then I've got rook up to defend if he brings queen down, and then bring the other rook across. Okay. I think pawn up looks logical there. Stop him pushing again. Now rook up and rook across. Just got to be careful not to blunder a silly checkmate here. Oh, he might have deliberately done this, you know, let me take there. That might be deliberate that he's done that. Might not be a blunder. So now king up, and if he takes I can go with the pawn, get a nice pawn formation again. I think queen across, look for a check. I'm very happy to trade queens off. Goes with a rook. Let's just play in. Now I'm going to look to try and open things up here. Hold on, he's blundered there, he has to block with there, or he's got king up. I thought he blundered there, so I'm going to push now. Yeah, I've completely messed this up, haven't I? Not playing cleanly at all. Not clean at all. Let's go with a check. Let's just play here and push. And hope I'm in time here. King across to support the pawn, frees up the queen. But boy, I've made a mess of this, haven't I? Hold on. He's given me a check there to temporarily pin his pawn. I support my pawn. Oh, he's just blundered his queen. Wow, very unlucky. That's exactly why I put my queen there, so he couldn't move the pawn. He just forgot about it. Very, very unlucky. He played very well. Right, 1917, good luck. Okay, just bishop up and across. Let's just go c6, develop the knight. Okay, so maybe, no, not queen up, not queen up. Maybe queen up actually is playable, yeah. He's got bishop up, but I can always block it. Just drop the bishop back. Okay, so now I'm going to just try and edge forward, develop my bishop. So hit the pawn. And then just drop the bishop back, I guess. Maybe rook across first. Okay. Let's drop the bishop back, guard the pawn. Well, that's a bold move. Not sure what to play here. He's looking at this. I'm going to drop the queen back, so if he plays this I've got the option to push here. So hit the bishop. Not that easy to play at all. This, oh, he's pushed it. So gain a bishop, lose a knight. I'm going to take. Hit the queen and then drop the bishop back. And try and put the bishop here maybe at some point, but he has got knight over, so he's actually playing very well here. So let's try and free the rook up. Oh, I've blundered. I have completely blundered here. This is the problem, not necessarily this. That's what I'm going for now, but that pawn is the problem. So I'm probably just completely lost here. Yes, 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 yes. Rook across is not playable, he just pushes. So I guess I've got to go defensive there. Then if the pawn pushes, try and bring the bishop in. That's what he's done. See, let's just play pawn up initially, then I guess bishop is going to have to move. Oh yeah, I've given him this actually, haven't I? That was careless. Let's play bishop in now and king up. Yeah, now I've just given him rook up. Another shocker of a blunder there. I mean, that's just... I mean, how I can play moves like that, I do not know. I mean, that is rank amateur blunders. That is shocking blunders. Terrible, but well done. Okay, 2152, good luck. Okay, let's go e3, c4. Okay, pushes. I'll just take and play d4, I think. So check. He plays up, so I'm going to take the knight. And I think I'm just going to push here, but he does have pawn forward. Yeah, let's drop the knight back just to guard this. Whilst I try and push, so up and up. I think he can still push there, but at least I simplify and trade everything off. Right, so bishop up. Okay, so you might want to push this one as well. Let's just play rook across then. So he does. I think I'm just going to play queen up and maybe the other rook across. So rook over. Now I've got to guard this, so it might be a mistake there because he's got this. I think I've got to move like knight across, so cover the pawn, hit the knight and the queen. He's doing the right thing though, trying to use his time as wisely as he can do. He's actually given me knight up there to hit the queen, but then he's got queen over. Yeah, I'm going to play the knight there anyway, and just look to trade that knight. I'm also looking at bishop up to pressure here, so again he's headed that off. So let's maybe just play a rook up. I guess he's going to push here. I'm going to double up here. Oh, he just pushes it. Okay. I guess I'll take that and triple up. So he hits the rook, so I guess I can shuffle across and hit the queen. So now can I take with tempo on the queen there? That's interesting. So take. It might be a blunder, but I'm going to play it. Yeah, we're just having fun, passing a bit of time. If it all goes wrong, it all goes wrong. I'm hoping I can maybe move the queen next move, or even... No, I can't go there, that's silly. I think I can go here. Ah, but can I? Can I? I'm going to play it. Because he can't play rook across, but I can't easily move this rook and still guard the bishop. I can maybe go there. Let's play there. Now I'm threatening a move like takes and hit the bishop. Or even down, hit the queen and the bishop. What? He's threatening a back rank checkmate there. That's a little bit irritating. I don't know. I got check. So check. He takes. Yeah, I've blundered again here. I don't believe this, but I have. I've blundered my bishop. I can't protect it. Wow. Now I'm just completely lost. Let's just play it back. I've just gifted him a free bishop now. Ah, that's just shocking. I was doing very, very well there. That is just horrific. You know, you should win. You should at least draw or win them games. Maybe 8 or 9 out of 10. You did very well to finish that one. No, well done. Well, there, the leaders. That's incredibly impressive, and very impressive from the players at the top. 1900. Good luck. Okay, let's just play up and take and push. Okay, let's just push. Okay, I guess I'll just take and push forward there. Now, do I take with a knight? No, let's go with the queen. An old castle. I think just rook across and rook across look okay. Preparing to push in the middle. Yeah, let's drop the knight back immediately actually there. I'm going to play rook up. Back and take. He's got the same idea, but double the rooks up. So now I'm going to have to take. Now, does he go with a pawn? He does. He does, he does, he does. So let's play a knight across. Again, this looks a bit of an odd move because I'm leaving myself an isolated pawn. But if he gives me a chance, I can push or potentially take here. And I don't even need a pre-move there. He goes the other side. Let's just take the pawn then. Now he's allowed me to bring a pawn across. So I'll just double up on this file. I'll try and put permanent pressure on this pawn and maybe get the other rook across there somewhere or other. So rook across must make sense, right? I can potentially pin his rook on the back rank. I could still pin his rook on the back rank now. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Okay, he pushes up so I can grab a pawn here. Oh, he's going to get a pawn back though. This is risky because he's got a check and he'll win one of my pawns back. Oh, he didn't play it. So I've got check, queen down, and I can support, but I'm actually going to potentially risk this. So he's got a check and a come up, but he doesn't have a check now. And now I think I can start pushing, can I? Or can I grab this pawn? I'm losing one here, but let's go for this one, create the outside passer. He grabs, so if I take, check, down, he's going to have a repetition. That's a bit annoying. Take, check, down. Yeah, let's take. So I can block a check with the queen. So I've got a check, but it doesn't do me much. I want to keep that pawn in the middle of the board. So I'll give him the outside pawn. He should have just taken it immediately there. So he's given me a free move to push potentially 2 squares. Let's check there. I can push there, and if he takes I get a queen. So I think he's blundered. Yeah, just a simple blunder, very, very easy to do. So I've got 14 points. The leaders have got 41. Very impressive. 18-04. Good luck. You can see I'm 1-0 down to this opponent. Okay, let's go G6. Okay, he's going all in. Let's go C5 then. We want to go reasonably attacking, not too negative. Let's hit the bishop C. If he takes, he does. So I've got queen up if I want to defend in the short term. I think I will. Now can I push the pawn up? Ooh, now how bold is that? I'm going to play a silly move here. Threatening to grab a pawn. Now bishop or rook. Go with the bishop. And I'd like to play a move like this. So let's support that pawn. But ooh, he actually had pawn up was far stronger there. What? What's he played that for? Okay. What am I missing here? What am I missing? Am I missing something? I'm going to offer to trade the queens here. I'm aware that he's got this. I can shuffle across, but okay. I'm going to actually castle there. Knight forward, I'll just play rook across. I don't necessarily mind if he grabs a pawn. Let's play up and hit the knight. Again, I'm going slow, aren't I? I'm going slow. Oh, take that. Grab that pawn. See, that's a blocker instead of allowing his rook in too easily. Does he want a castle there? Let's play a rook across. If he castles, I can grab a pawn. So let's hit this bishop. So if I take, check. Oh yeah, I can get the queen off here, I think. Maybe he can drop the queen back. But yeah, get the queen off the board. But he has got 3 passed pawns, so this is not a gimme. Now I'm hoping he plays rook across. He does, so there's a potential to get in here at some point. Now how do we do it? Let's play it back. He's blundered there because he's allowed the check, so that should be good enough to win. Yeah, this is all over now. Very neat checkmate, very neat. But I've got 16 points. The leaders are over 40. And I've got 6 wins out of 9 games. That's how tough these tournaments are, but you can see I'm quite a slow player though. I try to use my time as much as I can. A lot of these players might be going berserk mode, halving the time. The leader isn't, no, he's got normal points, he's just winning games quickly. 2 or 3, 1, good luck. Now this player is my first opponent going berserk. It means your time gets halved there, but you get more points if you win. Now I know it's correct to try to take here. Maybe I missed queen up there. Play it now, hit the bishop and the pawn. I think he's got queen down here though, I might have blundered again there, but... Okay, I've got the pawn. Knight up I think is good, I can drop the queen back. Let's go here, just to guard the knight. I'm trying to castle of course, but it's very common in this opening to sack lots of pawns for white to build up the attack. Let's just drop back there. So he goes back. So I guess I'll drop back again, potentially pawn up. What's he done? Oh, he hasn't played yet. Oh, he's given me a chance to play pawn up here. No, I've got the castle. I've got a castle there. Oh, and I've just blundered it. Oh, I don't believe it. Just giving him a free piece. How did I blunder that? I was trying to focus on this tactic here. How on earth did I blunder that? That is shocking. Just giving him a free piece. I might still be alright, you never know. Just throwing a check and rook across. Let's drop back. Let's go across. I think bishop back now. He's played back. So we're eyeing this knight. Okay, so we're hitting the knight. So knight out wide. Pressure on the knight here. I think he's blundered there. If queen takes, I grab the bishop. Yeah, just grab the rook. If he takes the bishop, I can take back. Oh, he's grabbed the rook there. So I guess you just take the bishop. Get the rook on an open file. Keep the knight pinned, hit the pawn. Should be routine now. Okay, just pawn forward. The one potential I've got here, of course, is a back rank mate. I don't want to blunder that. Now I'll just play rook up. Check next move, get rid of the queen. That's the risk you take when you go berserk, of course. You half your time, so it's harder to win, so a good win. So I'm up to 58th. Very good battle at the top in it though, very good between them three at the top, they're all well clear. The 3 title players doing very, very well indeed. Right, 2095, good luck. Okay, let's just castle. I might even just grab the knight there, just trade it off. He pushes up, so I'll just develop the knight. I'm going to try and gain some space. He counters. So if I push, he pushes, I can take. Let's risk that. So take. I'm going to try and get a knight into the middle, just put a bit of extra pressure on. Not sure it's actually needed right now though. So let's play a queen up and try and bring a rook across. If he advances, then I'll naturally put a knight in the middle. It's the only real logical place for it. Now rook up's no real use with this move. Let's just centralise then. Queen back, logical. Just going to play a holding move. Now he pushes forward, okay. Let's play a rook back. I think I'm going to drop the queen back here, threatening to grab a pawn. The more we can simplify, generally the better. Generally the better, but not always, of course. Yeah, let's get the rook on the active file, but I might bring the pawn across, I think, just to help guard this. Could be a mistake, that. He plays forward again, logical, very logical. So I think now knight back to cover this square. Oh, has he let me push there? So if he takes, I can take back. I'd love to trade the knight for the bishop. That would be very good. Yeah, he goes right back. So maybe knight forward now, just so there's no discovery or anything. He pushes the pawn, so I can go over and hit the bishop again. We're hitting the pawn as well. He comes forward. So queen up. Right, let's just shuffle in out, in over. Okay, I'm going to offer the queen trade. Again, I'm aware I'm 20 seconds down on the clock here, so I might have to quicken up shortly. And bishop down is a decent move. Potentially force the trade. Let's play a bishop down, try and trade this bishop. Okay, so he gives me the pawn. Might not be able to keep it, but he's given me a pawn and it's an advanced pawn. Oh, he wants to take my knight. Okay, let's put the knight forward then. Then maybe bishop back. And then maybe just try and run the pawn through. That even bishop in the corner looks very, very tempting here with that pawn there. It looks barking mad bonkers, but I'm going to play it and just try and push the pawn. So I don't see any good defence to it. I don't see how he gets his rook easily out. Knight in I can just take. Just push. Takes a knight, I just take. I'm stopping the rook going to the corner. I'm going to queen next move. I've got actually rook up as a very nice blocker though. So just take. Try and play rook up at some point. No, just get the queen. Play it safe. Grab the pawn. Rook on a dark square. Oops, slightly sore throat. Now we're going to get another pawn. Oh yeah, little sore throat. stop him coming further forward. Excellent, very nice win, very nice. Getting a little bit of a sore throat. I might stop there then, I think. So let's just click pause there, but if I'm getting a slightly sore throat, I think that might do for this stream. So I've played just under an hour, half hour to go. I'm in 42nd place, which is very, very good, but I'm never going to get anywhere near them top positions. So I've played 11 games. You can see 3 standout losses, which means I've won the other 8. So very good, 21.34 performance, average opponent 19.08. So that's very good. So thank you to anybody who has seen this.